Everyone here has.
Cafe is where they play, changing the world day by day. Sip the grind, feel the sway. In the base cafe we slay.
All right, guys. So you see the screen and you see Idea Town written on it. We've got Bhavya here today, and we're all gonna be talking about ideas. This is this new thing that we decided to do, like always, very randomly. And the idea was to sort of help people think about different ideas, think about like gaps in the space. We've been on chain builders for a very long time, right? Like all of us here, all of these guys are base fellows, all of them are here because they want to be jamming about ideas that they do in like Telegram chats, that they talk about within like, one-to-one DMs. It made sense to just come on board together and be like, "Chal, saath mein hi kar lete hain," right? Like, let's all do it together. So this is going to be like a full fun vibe stream to talk about different ideas. Bhavya will be Bhavya will be like jotting down all of these ideas. Is the main guy who's running this. While I jump off, Kagan will be leading the stream and hosting and moderating this sort of session, right? So Gagan, over to you. Broad objective is by the end of it, everyone here should have put down like at least two ideas, right? Of building mini apps. And the reason, like, okay, take a step back. And the reason why we are doing this is one, fundamentally, lots and lots of builders in India. And we are running this huge campaign called On Chain Summer. We've been running it for years. This is the third iteration of On Chain Summer. And this iteration, we have focused on mini apps. Now, as a builder, the this is like the most beautiful way to get like instant distribution. Bhavya and team have built out Reply Guy and I've seen it firsthand, right? On how quickly you can get distribution by just building a mini app. We want to make sure that we're building viral mini apps here, and yeah, so we'll be discussing of like ideas from this lens of, okay, is this a product that we would use? Is this a product that an average person can just like start using? Also, the fact that we are building, we're launching TBA in 2 days means that you can go live to everyone that has Coinbase wallet. And yeah, over to you, Gagan, to sort of moderate the session, put down these ideas, put down structures on how people can sort of start building them, think through user flows, think through the way, like I would structure it roughly, like just to give you a sense, is the idea, what is it about, and add like a name to that idea so it feels relatable. Add a one liner to that idea so that anyone simply can understand what this idea is about, and finally end with like user flows. So it's easier to put down the name and a one liner right away, and then go one by one for each idea. So let people jam and throw different ideas on the idea board, so to say. And once you these ideas are in place, say you have 20 ideas now, then flesh it out, go one by one and put down UX flows. That's how I would do it, but open to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's
All
helpful.
right, all the best. I'm
Thank
gonna
you
like
so
tune
Yeah.
in from Twitter and see. Cheers.
Yeah.
Yes. I think one thing that is supposed to be also like mentioned is like on-chain summer has been going on, right? Like last year it was crazy. This year it's even crazier with 200K in prizes, and most prizes are like for mini apps. So the idea is to take all of these topics, build it out yourself, and just take yourself to be live on Farcaster getting users, right? Like the product that we built, we got 400 users on Farcaster, which would be very difficult to go and get in a normal Web2 world. So this is a good distribution platform. And yeah, I think every single one here is like a part of Base Fellows, and we have a whole talent group here where we can jam together and give out ideas and maybe build some of these ideas on other streams that keep happening here. So let's get started.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you around. Cheers. Bye bye.
Okay, guys. So I think you all have edit access. Start putting in ideas that you guys want to add here, and then we can take one idea at a time and build on top of it. So maybe create sections of yourself or maybe add it on one section, however you want. I'll also start doing that with some of the ideas that I have. And I think it is if somebody has prior ideas, right? Like you should go ahead and talk through what you guys are saying, and maybe then it's a better way for people going through the stream and stuff. Nishak, do you want to go first and iterate on your idea while others keep adding stuff?
Yeah, sure. So me and Siddhesh, basically, I was listening to the Siddhesh stream called Home Based One, in which I heard Farlan. So basically, he's a streamer. So he was currently his ideas was like, we know in Twitter what's the current trending topic, what's the network surround, in network surrounding, what's the currently trending, what's the currently going around your circle,
Yeah,
around your world. So in Farcaster, if you can see, there is explore section, but it's like a too sketchy and too much things are going on the user streams on the channel stream,
mm,
but there is no overall trending thing what's happening in your network. So I just want to basically that is my idea to build a mini app where you can see what's going in your network, basically the followers you follow or the
yeah,
following list, what's happening there, what are they tweeting, what's the most famous thing that we can get from the basically main app, what are the things that people are casting it, what are the if they're using any hashtag, if there any other thing like you like I made like modart chain is coming if
yeah,
anyone has stated, so we can utilize something like this if someone multiple people is stated, just cast it, just utilize some of the keywords and make it as a trending search. So if it is a keyword, it has been used by many other people, it will be based on the indexing, so we can show it like this is a trending thing that is currently going on in the
yeah.
Farcaster network. Yeah.
Hmm. So I think basically what you are highlighting there as a problem is like Farcaster search is also sort of broken, right? Like people do not
Yes.
get what they want to see and stuff. So and what we can do with that is like build on what people like to see and deliver the content to them, right? So maybe this is like in terms of problem, Farcaster discovery, right? And you can also jam ahead and correct me here, basically, but more on like in terms of discover the right content to the right people. So you want to maybe take topics from the user and things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like problem is basically Farcaster discovery of topics you like, and solutions on top of it could be basically using Nena, right? Like as you said, like basically find the right content and
The
then
right content
showcase
along
it.
the along the whole network and along the whole. If I think global will be difficult, but the network can be solved easily.
Yeah,
The things that
network effect basically, and like maybe have like small niches of like you can target particular topics like AI and tokens and stuff, and then deliver that content to the user, right? Like that's pretty much what we can build right here.
yes.
Hmm. Makes sense. And if somebody picks this up, do you have some tech sort of things that you want to highlight here? Like what could be difficult for them to solve, and maybe, like what's a interesting approach to take?
I think the most difficult part is in Twitter, there is indexing going off of the hashtag or the things that are currently talking about. In Nina, the
Yeah,
indexing, they're doing the indexing of the global topics, but it's not that much regular. You have to go to find basically trees of trees thing to find what's currently trending now. So instead, we can
yeah,
do custom indexing for the basically Nina events, so it can be
makes
possible.
sense.
Or, yeah, but it should be related to your topics. So basically, you define AI topics or AI tokens. So we can find certain keywords that people are talking. We can do custom indexing there. So able to find what are the keywords or hashtag being used if they use in the Firecaster. So we can
Yeah.
find it easily directly. GraphQL index database. So you can fetch it directly. What are the cast links and show it directly based
Yeah,
on
I think
indexing.
then what can happen is you can find right-minded people and find the correct things that you want to see, and then find new topics that you want to do, right? Like it could be something where like thinking in terms of UI here, it could be like a Tinder interface where you see some posts, you right swipe it, and it could be like, oh, you like this, so maybe you are subscribing to that event. So like if a topic, for example, and then if you left swipe it, that means you don't want to see that kind of cast and things like that. So that way you can build the memory.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, and I think yeah, let's keep jotting down more ideas. Here, there, I see bunch of ideas here as well. So, do you want to go next, Sarvan?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so no idea on top of the mind, but this came. So ये तो है just a fun forecaster mini app or a frame only. Remember the thing on Facebook where we used to like which Pokemon character are you? We go in and click, and we got to know that
yeah,
you are which Pokemon. Whatever, just a fun thing. Those kind of frames were there, right? So something on Farcaster also which makes everyone interact with each other. Let's say if I have posted, yeah, like Pokemon character I am, and you will got the curiosity, like so just about from my previous cast, what matches to the that character. So something like
yeah,
you match you add the whole character of the fictional character of Pokemons, and you just get a SKA which from your cast, who are you, or just like who is your farthest or best buddy, or something like fun which makes you interact with someone else and
yeah.
makes
So
the
I,
feed interesting.
yeah, makes sense. I think this is mainly if you had seen something, I think along the lines like maybe say 1 month before there was this Harry Potter thing where people
Uh,
had the sorcerer's hat and then they were being placed in like Gryffindor or Slytherin and stuff.
yeah, yeah, so
And people
that kind.
kept putting that on Farcaster, right? So you could make something for Pokemon and like other sort of games, give them characters assigned based on their cast, right? So this is like basically you go through the cast, you find
Exactly.
how, like, do you think that way? Like go through their cast, give
Most
them a
like that only.
personality?
Yeah, exactly. You have the
Got
whole
it.
set of personalities, and according to your caste history, you get someone you are like this, or maybe interactive in a way this is your best buddy, or that kind of thing which we have on normal social media previously, which made you interact with someone else. Okay, who this is the one I interacted the most, or that kind of thing,
Yeah. I
which
think this could
incentivizes
make
you to yeah.
I think this could
And
make
then
people go viral, right? Like go on
yeah, exactly.
stream, like easily maybe post about the same thing so you get more followers. You can also see
Uh,
that how many others are the same Pokemon as you and then connect with them, things like
yes,
that.
yes, yes. It's basically incentivizes you to make good friends on Farcaster also. Okay, by interact with this or something fun or gamicky thing, like
Yeah.
Pokemon did with the Pokemon Go. But
Hmm.
like not like go and find the Pokemons, but make some Farcaster buddies like that.
Yeah. So you would, I think there could be some AI angle, right, here to analyze the cast, or would it
Yeah.
just be random uh, algorithms or things?
Could be anything. Should brainstorm it much more, but I have just
Yeah.
this on top of my mind. This little thing.
Yeah, I think makes sense. So basically, go viral on Farcaster,
Uh,
find similar users, assign Pokemon slash other things, right? Like basically, you pick a character for someone, give it to them, tell them to post about it, more users come into the app, and build on
uh,
top of it.
yeah. Basically,
Nice.
right now Farcaster is pretty much not that because it's all Web3. It's not like which
Hmm.
may you need to have some fun kind of things. So something like that.
Yeah. And then you could also build on like how Cookie built, right? Like you could see who is in your circle. So with this also you
Uh,
can have
yes,
who
yes,
all are the same Pokemons or same type of, stuff. So this
exactly,
is also
exactly.
something which you could do
So
based
they can
on
vibe. Your vibe and my vibe is matching, so it should like maybe talk
exactly.
like that kind of thing.
Mm, nice. What else? Style, do you want to talk about your idea now?
Yes, yes. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is basically something that I faced recently only. I'm not sure this has the potential to go viral or not, but there's something that happened. So I've been able to pick up reading as an habit, reading a book for the past 2 weeks, been able to complete good number of books. So this thing I face is that I basically need some place to check in that I've been able to read a book today. No, like doesn't matter the number of pages. And then I also need people with whom I could discuss the stuff I've learned from it.
Mm,
So I sort of wanted to actually get a place where I could like read consistently. It reminds me that whether I've read today or not. And at the same time, maybe there could be a working group, like there could be a discussion group at the end of the week where people, two or more than two, they could discuss with each other similar interest
yeah.
books or whatever they've learned. Like if they are into fiction, they could read fiction. If they are reading two books similar, and like if you can extend this, I thought, what if we could actually rate readers as well? That could determine how much, like, because it's a really good source of information, people
Mm.
with higher rating could be entitled to do some stuff. So it's kind of related to that.
Got it. So basically, you here are sort of targeting like a niche
Yeah,
reader sort of thing.
yeah,
But
yeah,
there is a potential to also expand this across as like a habit tracker app where
yeah,
people could make, like some is what you described is like a reading group. There could
yeah,
be like a gym goer group and, some other activity group. Find
yeah,
your, cult sort of following and, like vibe with the right sort of people that are interested in your set things that you're doing. And then
yeah,
what you could do is, have sessions that could be hosted where people, like in book reading, sort of people would want to do it together, discuss ideas. You could do that in the same mini app where you could say that I read this book and people want to share ideas. So maybe this is somewhere where you find your set of people, right? Like
yeah,
find what you want to do and have habits involved and things like that. But I think it's a fun idea to build. Can get like a community started right on Farcaster where you find who you want to work with and things like that also.
yeah, yeah, totally correct.
It's more like social media of mini social media of book readers. And if
Yeah,
I want to
exactly.
add, like I would like to add is I have seen the mini app only, which is Livecaster, which they like the host on all the F1 races. They host this kind of sessions where everybody can come and like enter this group chat kind of thing, which
Mm,
happens to be reply only on the main thread, but they give this user interface like where you can talk it as if you are talking into a Discord app or a group chat. So could be a
mm.
thing. Malab, if you just host, if you are a host, you post something, and the interface changes to mini app where you can it will look like it's a group chat only, but it will make a cast. You have to give
Yeah.
approval of that cast doing thing.
So is it like people can watch the F1 together or like and
No,
just
just
chat
the
in a
chat,
group?
just the chat.
Just the chat
Only,
in a group where
yeah,
some live event is happening.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's a good
So
Yeah.
you
So
can
it
add
could
some
be like say
RPC.
for football as well, right? Like any cricket, football things going on, you share like a notification that
you
I want
you
to have
make
a
a cast. You make the main
okay.
cast like where you know the original cast and whatever the replies are there. Like if I'm doing some replies or doing some group chat, so it will be like a reply to the main cast. So it
Yeah.
will be like notified by to everyone that by this person is live on this chat, and all those chat can be read by anybody. But the
Hmm.
interface will be like a group chat of a Discord.
Got it. So basically, say a live event is happening, somebody creates some event that is happening, and
Yeah,
then basically send a cast through the same account saying that this is live right now. Join the group chat. People come in who want to talk about that. Have a group chat there, and that's it, right? Like then the chat is
yeah,
over, and you move on to the next thing. Yeah. So
yeah.
could be
So
integrated in the same idea that Sahil suggested, or maybe, could be a different completely idea where
yeah, I'm
you
adding
build
to
it.
that only.
Yeah. No, no,
Make
I'm saying
communities
there
of
could be
different
two ways
communities.
to do that. There could be two
Uh,
ways to do that. One is like just having like a, check-in where users just do, I read a book, correct, tick, done. No interaction.
yeah.
The other is like active participation where people want to be involved much more than like, just the tick mark, things like that.
Mm.
So two apps could be built. Maybe like, somebody builds both or, it's a same
You
app
have
with
both.
same different features. Yeah. What else? I see bricks breaker here. Is
I
has
think screen
anybody?
sharing is turned off.
Nana, is it? Naman, are
Uh,
you changing the layouts and stuff?
I guess the moderator is doing something. Yeah, it's
Okay.
live.
Yeah. So somebody wrote bricks breaker. Who wants to go for this one?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, buddy, that was me. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can hear you.
Okay,
Bridges,
great.
right? Like, acha, your camera is off. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, so basically, I love this game, Bricks Breaker wala, which we all used to play. ऐसा, एक ऐसा नीचे we have a pipe and then ball से balls break करना होता है, bricks break करना होता है,
Yeah.
and then उसमें बहुत सारे multi ball और बहुत कुछ होता है. So I thought कि that is really cool to try. I wanted to build it for the fellowship also. कि ऐसा कुछ बनाते हैं, it would be really nice. So that's why like I put it there. इसका
Hmm.
ऐसा है कि you can get maybe a drops or something or maybe we let's say your next few transactions अगर तुम्हारा कुछ होता है तो you get
Hmm.
gas fees back ऐसा कुछ something like that ऐसा कुछ initiatives या फिर plus कुछ दे सकते हैं हम लोग ऐसा
इंसेंटिवाइज करने को बेसिकली हर एक
Yeah.
कुछ स्कूल में
या कुछ तरीके से incentivize करो यार.
Makes sense. So basically, do you guys know what is that game called? Because matlab, basically taking that game, putting some on-chain elements, right? Like turning
Yes,
some
yes,
things
yes.
into on-chain elements. Like for 2048, I think the Monad version was basically doing transactions on everything, right? To test how
Hmm.
fast it is. We could do something where you are signing transactions here and things like that. So maybe that is something, or maybe you do token drops for the best person, like the leaderboard of sorts, right? Who is number one
Hmm.
in that week gets like tokens every week to them, things like that.
The
Yeah,
more you play, you
nice.
break the brick, and you get some kind of promo code or drops if you hit
Oh yeah,
that
that is also
random ball.
yeah.
या
So
सो
there is
बेसिकली
this
विल कम डाउन ऐसा और फिर तुमको उसको अपना ट्रे से उसको कैच करने का. हाँ, दैट इज कूल यार. नाइस आइडिया.
yeah, हाँ वही. So there was, scratch a card वाले with things भी होते हैं, right? Like you scratch things and maybe you get something or you don't get something. So this is
हाँ
also
हाँ.
similar where you keep playing the game. There are
हम्म,
eggs being dropped or things, and you keep catching, and maybe sometime you'll get a token or sometime you'll get a NFT drop to you or things like that, right? So people keep
हम्म,
playing
हम्म,
that.
हम्म,
But do you know the
uh,
game, or was it called like Bricks Breaker only? We could just
it, yeah, it was called ball shooting या फिर wall breaker, brick breaker, things like that only. If you
yeah.
search Google पे, तो वही सब it will come up. Yeah.
I think a simple, I think this one, na,
Yeah, yeah.
यही है ना, I
This,
think.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. Exactly, yes. So
It
that
was
will
like
be really cool, yeah.
block breaker name in the mobile app. It was
Ah,
like block breaker. If you use
block
keypad
breaker.
mobile, yep. In Nokia, it was like block breaker 3, block breaker 2.
Nice. I mean, I think what we could do actually is maybe take all like OG games that we have played, right? Like think of like Mario and
Yeah.
stuff and try to
Actually,
put them
actually,
on in a mini app, which would be really cool because you'll have like say about
yes.
20 to 30 real good games where people could just come in and play. That would be really cool.
Yeah, Google has
Say if
also
we
integrated
have
this.
gyro access.
Sorry?
Yani sir,
Rene, you
go.
said something. Haha.
I was just
This
saying,
is
say if we have any gyro access to mini apps, then though it would be
ha.
so cool to
Acha,
play on
we
it.
don't have it currently, kya? Like no sensors.
Don't know. It's a rabbit
Let's
hole.
let's look at it.
Let's look. Yeah.
हाँ, that is nice actually. हाँ, this is कुछ crazy क्योंकि अभी तक ऐसा कुछ है नहीं.
Yeah.
Something with gyro or sensors.
Bro, that is really good idea, यार. Actually, if you guys remember, so basically Apple ने अपना एक प्रोमो वीडियो कुछ बनाया था some time back, and
Hmm.
उन्होंने फोन के वाइब्रेशन बेसिकली आईफोन उनका ये सो दे कॉन्फ़िगर्ड इट इन दिस वे कि
Yeah.
तुम्हारा जिधर से आवाज आ रहा है या जो भी इफेक्ट्स आ रहा है तो फोन यूज टू वाइब्रेट एट दैट एंड लाइक अगर टॉप राइट कॉर्नर से आवाज है तो वो उस एंड में आवाज आएगा वहां से या फिर वाइब्रेशन होगा. तो it gave a total 4D वाला feel ऐसा. तो that gyro
Hmm.
वाला चीज ऐसा that is really good. मतलब ऐसा वो भी देना हो तो it's really
हाँ
crazy यार.
मतलब we this can be something we look up in the docs because अभी तो I think mini apps are just like web applications running as a web view ना तो I'm not sure कि कितना access है of the sensors and stuff but if there is like
नहीं
something
access
we
bro access is definitely there because उन्होंने
hmm.
YouTube वीडियो पे ये चीज किया था.
Oh okay
So
then
when
तो
you're watching
perfect
a
I think
YouTube video, yes,
hmm.
तो crazy है यार ये. Very nice यार सर्वज्ञ. मस्त आइडिया है.
वही तो I think what we can do now is think of all OG games that we have played. Just put the
हम्म.
names of the OG games and people can just try to replica that in a mini app, right? Direct, like there is so much potential to, having like a nostalgia feeling of playing a game in a mini app,
Yes.
just playing it for fun and stopping playing. Like imagine like the TBA that comes, like the new wallet app and that will have like everything plus like some game OG games that you have played. It would be cool. And if we could take some people to build that, it would be amazing, right? So let's
So
like think of go on, go on.
we had bounce. I remember bounce वाला वो red ball
Yeah.
वाला आता
The
था.
Yeah.
Nokia game.
Then we
हाँ
then we had एक like एक castle के through एक बंदा ऐसे navigate करता है. We used to hammer एक कुछ ऐसा if you guys remember. मोटो वाले
Mario.
phones में आता था वो. मारियो नहीं, नॉट एग्जैक्टली मारियो यार. वो उसमें चेक पॉइंट्स आता था और
Contra.
कीज. नहीं नहीं, ट्रेजर
नहीं
वेजर
कॉन्ट्रा
लेने का
नहीं है
होता
ये
था. उससे कीज लेके फिर नेक्स्ट डोर ओपन करके हैमर से मारते थे ऐसा.
I remember something kind of. याद नहीं आ रहा.
मुझे नाम नहीं याद है. दैट
बट
इज ऑल्सो क्रेजी
Funny
यार.
था.
हाँ वही आई थिंक परफेक्ट है लाइक ऑल इफ यू गाइस कैन डू इट मतलब डायरेक्ट जाओ जितने गेम्स दिखते हैं याद आ रहे हैं वाइब हो रहा है लाइक पुट देम हियर we'll try to get them to on chip and like on mini apps
somebody
Super
built a
Mario Kart.
geoguessr also.
क्या जियो गैसर
यस, ऐसे ही कुछ था शायद. वो भी फारकास्टर पे किसी ने डाला था कहीं पे.
हाँ मतलब आई थिंक पोटेंशियल तो है बिकॉज वेब एप्स ही है लाइक यू कैन पुट देम एनीवेयर तो
हम्म.
जो भी चीज वेब पे पॉसिबल है वी कैन बिल्ड इट राइट लाइक मिनी ऐप में
इससे
पॉसिबल होना चाहिए
इससे अच्छा अगर लाइक इफ यू बिल्ड ऐसा एक्सटेंशन या कुछ कि जिससे
हम्म।
ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टिंग साइट्स जो है वो कोई भी साइट अगर फारकास्टर पे ओपन हो जाए, ऐसा कुछ कर सकते हैं क्या?
So there, I think कुछ तो था अभी somebody built it ऐसा take any website and put it make it like क्या कहते हैं I had seen Linda only put it
फ्रेम
actually
फ्रेम
हाँ कि
बना दो.
take any sort of website maybe अभी थोड़ा like we'll find obviously search थोड़ा difficult हो जाएगा but like you can put a site and they turn it into a mini app तो possible तो like I think there is a open source thing for it तो
There
वो
could
ही
be
यूज कर सकते हैं
something they're kind of doing tunneling only. Otherwise,
Yeah. हाँ, could be. मतलब I think there could be one server that they run in the middle and
uh,
मतलब वो जो फ्रेम वाली चीजें
हम्म.
डालनी है वो लोग डालते हैं ओके फॉर द वेबसाइट
या पॉसिबल.
नाइस या
basically
सो
it's
आई
a web
थिंक
app
गेम
only, but how Farcaster, what things Farcaster support, like अभी तो wallet कर रहा है and then so you have to tunnel from your web app to the Farcaster app. So limitations will be there, but limitations are there to explore कि क्या क्या कर सकते हैं क्या नहीं.
या आई थिंक कुछ भी मतलब हो लाइक आई थिंक वेब
Yeah.
वर्जन्स का पॉसिबिलिटी है तो यू कैन बिल्ड एनीथिंग वेब पे तो पीपल हैव बिल्ड तो शुड बी ओके व्हाट एल्स इज देयर हैज एनीबॉडी एल्स पुट सम आइडियाज
गाइस
आई हैव
माय
पुट टू
बॉडमेट इज हियर यार.
हु इज योर पॉडमेट
So
सर
for the first time, sir, Jovian is here, guys.
Oh, hello.
Hey guys.
हेलो
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hi. All good?
Hey man,
Hey.
yes. So context, we are doing some ideas jamming everyone through base fellowships and like giving ideas to people to build on. I have shared this on the chat here, so you can get on here and put some ideas, right? And
Got
we
it.
can discuss it through the group.
Good.
Mhm. भाई
This,
Jovian also has crazy ideas यार. ये कुछ बताओ यार. The one you were
uh,
working on, buddy.
the
Yeah, I think
one
if hmm,
correct. So, speaking of games, like one idea I can think of is this prisoner's dilemma game. So there was a show I remember. It's like two people come in on the stage, and they have two choices. Either they can split the money or steal the money. And so since building something like that on chain can be done using MPC thing. So I was just experimenting with that. So it's like you match with a random person, and initially you stake some amount, say $5, both of you stake, and you basically it's sort of like a gamble. You have to kind of decide what the other person is going to play.
okay. So it is basically like you enter in a sort of game environment without knowing each other. You can't collaborate with them. So you have to decide on what they are going to do, right?
Yeah. So this is
And
like the raw version of it, but I'd seen like a someone had deployed this game not as a prisoner dilemma. It was like a story based, and sort of it was the same principle kind of thing, but that seemed more fun. I was trying to search that, I could not find it.
yeah, I think that is a good game we could put in. Just need to realize that, like people, say for example, people stake in, right? Like they also want to understand what mechanics, like if there is some like transactions involved, then people will have to have the, tokenomics or other things figured out where you have a win condition or like what people can lose. So if that both things we can figure out in ways where you decide, say, if both people put $5 and somebody just quits in the middle of things, right? So then how do you take the money and give it to the people, right? But if like it's that what could happen is it starts off without transactions, without money involved, and then add it once people realize that it is very fun to play.
Correct, correct. We could also show in the user's previous history. Say you match with a random
Hmm.
person, you can say that this person stole this much, this person split this much, and sort of provide information about your opponent. Keep this person is like this, and based on that you bet whether I should steal or split.
Yeah, I think that's awesome actually. Like this would really go viral because it involves like a predictability thing, right? Like maybe you want to really understand like what the other person can do and you're predicting like most predictive things like predictive markets are really into gaming, like it's into like live on chain, right? Like what poly market is crazy right now, and if something like this is going to be like crazy to play.
Yeah, yeah. To do this on chain, I was exploring this MPC thing. So the idea is when you do an action on chain, we don't want the other person to know the output immediately because there's going to
Yeah.
be a waiting, right? So the way to solve that on chain is using MPC. The users encrypt the choices and sends it to this MPC network, and it's stored on chain as well. The encrypted piece is stored on chain, and when you reveal the results, the computation are done on the encrypted choices itself. So that way, say I give a choice first, my opponent doesn't know what's the on-chain thing I put.
Oh, so there is some ZK things also. Is that fully like a ZK thing?
Yeah, so I was exploring this. So I was able to create like a small MVP version.
Nice.
So exploring RCM. RCM has like an MPC nodes. So they have you can run basically custom code on a MPC network. So
Okay.
that way I can perform like operations on the encrypted data. Say I want to add two numbers,
Hmm.
I can do the addition without decrypting the data itself. So I could have one encrypted piece of data plus another encrypted piece of data. It gives me
Hmm.
a third piece, but the entire thing is nothing was decrypted in the way. All the operations were done in the encrypted fashion. So
Got it.
this addition is one operation. They have multiple operations, and they allow you to write a custom code that would run on the
Hmm.
MPC ones. So we could sort of
Got it.
some bit of this game logic on that as well.
Yeah. So maybe then, so that way it is much more secure. Nobody else sees what is happening, and you just record
Mm-hmm.
like a final score that gets displayed on like a leaderboard of sorts.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll let's do one thing. Like, I'm giving you like full edit access. Put in whatever you have, right? Like, if you have some links and things, people can go ahead and check out. Because I think ZK as like maybe ZK or like encryption as a whole is going to go forward a lot. And if people want to learn, maybe start building mini apps and things, it would be nice to have like a, MVP that they could go to.
Hmm. Cool. Yeah, I'll share the PR which I tried.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Amazing. So let's put a game section only where people just keep posting about their games that they want to have. And we'll have, I'm sure, like all of us have been like gamers at some point, have played a lot of games. So we'll have a lot of games going on one section. It's just simple, has a off-chain version. We try to put on-chain elements and take them as mini apps. So I had a couple of AI ideas here. Uh, so one of them is like the AI Prophet. Basically, think of like Polymarket, right? Polymarket is basically people start things. It's like yes or no. People keep saying yes, no, but place bids, and in the end, it like whatever gets decided, they win. There are three angles to play for here, right? Like one of them could be like an AI predicts a bold prediction. Okay, like for example, in 2040 or 2036, there will be like flying cars. Okay, AI made this prediction. All of us could go and say yes or no, right? Like that could be a possibility. Like we decide that, oh, maybe it is possible that it could be like flying cars and stuff. And in the end, we have the AI only reason that this is going to be possible because of this things happening in the real world. So it gives you reasons on why it believes that, and everyone who said yes maybe because like then gets the pool. If AI decides that no, the flying cars are not going to be possible and we'll have better solutions, then the people who said no will win, right? So it is like AI starts a prediction, flying cars in 2036. Everyone says yes, no, basically what they feel. AI will give the result in 24 hours with reasoning and with validations and stuff. And people can then even add saying things like maybe this AI is biased or no, and then people we can tweak the AI model or things like that, but there should be no biasness involved, and the on-chain mechanics are there, same polymarket stuff. The other thing could be users start this, like I can start anything, and then everyone can vote yes, no, right? And then the AI settles it, like saying that this is the reason I feel this is the possibility. Like AI will have the final decision, and this all should be like futuristic things, right? You don't want to have real world proof and everything involved. We could just make AI as the deciding factor, and everyone decides on how the AI is configured, and people stake their money to change the AI models, things like that, and keep predicting this bold outcomes that are going to happen in the future. So you don't know about it, but then say for example when we are in like 2030 or something, and then you could see some of these bold predictions, and then you could realize, oh, AI actually predicted it, right? So this is one thing that I feel could be a really good, play, and make it as a mini app, because you open it once, like 24 hours mein one thing AI is predicted. You either say yes, no, you participate. In the end, AI will reason and decide on whether you won or not, and you get the pool basically if you are in the winning thing. What do you guys think of this? Like, how do you?
Nice यार, this is good. मेरे को इससे एक और आया था, लाइक व्हाट वी कैन ऐड ओवर हियर इज, या फिर मतलब एक सेपरेट आइडिया भी हो सकता है कि जैसे लाइक यू कैन पिक अ टॉपिक और ऐसा कुछ डिबेट चल रहा है, ठीक है, इट्स अ रैंडम डिबेट, लेट्स से कि समथिंग दैट द एआई और द इंटरनेट डज नॉट नो अबाउट, और हम लोगों को क्या करना होगा, इट्स लाइक एन एआई वर्जन ऑफ अमोंग अस, कि हमें एआई को कन्विंस करना है कि व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज ट्रू, और ऐसे
Hmm,
कुछ स्टोरी बिल्डअप करके इन द एंड एआई विल डिसाइड who was correct या फिर who is saying the truth. Basically ऐसा कुछ बना
Yeah,
सकते हैं. Like
yeah. I
convince the
think
AI about something.
वो एक था ना, like there was this AI agent that had like I think 40 million or ऐसा कुछ तो number था that they
Mm-hmm.
had. So this agent had for some
Yeah,
amount
yeah,
of
yeah.
money, and then everyone
Who?
had to give reasons के
Yes.
मेरे को पैसे दे दो करके,
Oh
and
yeah.
somebody
Yes.
had
Yes.
able to like crack it, get the money entirely.
Mm.
But this is
So
also something
हाँ,
where yeah,
उसमें उसमें क्या एक प्रॉब्लम था कि ओनली दोज हु नो हाउ टू ब्रेक द एआई या फिर हाउ टू
yeah,
मेक द एआई. बेसिकली इफ यू वांट हाउ नो हाउ टू मेक इट तो ही तुम उसको ब्रेक कर सकते हो. तो इट वाज
yeah,
लिमिटेड टू दोज पीपल एंड एवरी प्रॉम्प्ट यू गेव या फिर एवरी इंटरेक्शन यू गेव यू हैड टू पे समथिंग. यहाँ पे हम लोग कुछ रिवर्स कर सकते हैं कि एवरीबडी इज एबल टू टॉक टू द एआई. तुम अपना कुछ भी बात
mm,
कन्विंस करो. लेट्स हैव अ स्टोरी लाइन कि एक स्टोरी होगा उसमें ट्रेजर हंट टाइप है. देन तुमने जो बोला वहां पे यू हैव टू कन्विंस कि एआई विल से कि तुमने जो पिक किया है लोकेशन वहीं पे यू हैव द ट्रेजर. ऐसा कुछ करके कैन बी इन द मेकिंग. लाइक आई
yeah,
जस्ट गॉट अ वियर्ड आइडिया. आई थिंक दिस इज गुड यार. कुछ अच्छा ऐसा बन सकता है इससे.
मतलब
पीपल
this
कैन बी
other idea which
एंगेज.
ठीक है ना, this के मतलब convince the AI, it's all a whole new idea, मतलब के break the
yeah,
idea, you become good at prompt engineering, and because everyone is going to use AI, so you get better and better in prompt engineering also, and from the developer side point of view, you become much more secure also. So it's a
yeah.
win-win for both.
या आई थिंक सो देर टू मतलब दोनों अलग सॉर्ट ऑफ एप्स बन सकते हैं एंड बनेंगे बिकॉज वन इज लाइक यू ट्राइंग टू कन्विंस एआई के मैं सही यू लाइक डिबेट विद इट एंड बोल्ड प्रिडिक्शंस वाला अलग बट आई थिंक ब्रिजेश व्हाट योर आइडिया इज आल्सो सेइंग राइट इज people can also experiment like how Sarvagna said how can you be better at speaking with the AI and learning eventually bettering your prompting and stuff so you get
यस.
ideas and stuff. So
तो
that
एआई
is something you
प्रॉम्प्टिंग पे
could.
गेम हो गया बेसिकली. यस, दैट इज क्रेजी यार.
If you are a developer,
So,
put a bounty of that kind of thing. Okay, by break my this kind of code, and if users are able to, they'll get the bounty. It's like
oh
a
yeah, that हाँ वो भी कर सकते हैं ऐसा मे बी लाइक हैव एन एनवायरनमेंट जिधर तुम खुद के एआई एजेंट्स को टेस्ट करो एंड ट्राई टू ब्रेक इट ट्राई टू गेट आंसर्स आउट ऑफ इट वगैरह वगैरह तो दैट इज समथिंग दैट वी कैन डू.
Basically,
दिस
Fraser
इज
AI
नाइस.
we are trying to make a mini app, but we can keep like the bounties thing like that. That's quite interesting. I feel.
What is the thing you said? Fraser.
Fraser, FREYSA, Fraser.ai,
FRAEY.
EYS.
ऐसी है. या सो
EY.
फ्रेजर ने काफी कुछ बना रखा है. इट इज रियली नाइस. उन लोगों का ऑलरेडी बहुत अच्छा है.
ये वाला है क्या खाली द
No, no,
फर्स्ट लिंक दैट आई गॉट?
FREYSA, Fraser underscore AI.
एफ
If you
आर ई वाई
SA,
अंडरस्कोर ऐसे कैसे?
it's SA, Fraser
अच्छा,
underscore
दिस
AI.
इज.
That is the Twitter. Fraser AI. Yeah.
ओके ये है क्या?
Yes. This should be done. Yes. So this was the one where they sort of initially they did that thing that you have to prompt the AI to give the money back to the AI somehow. You have to like
अच्छा these guys ran the experiment basically.
yeah, these were an experiment. They had some more thing going on, like their level two. That was like another thing that you had your twin. Yeah, the twin thing was quite interesting. You had your twin. You give it like
हाँ
you answer 30, 40 questions. Based on that, the AI twin generates sort of like something like tweets on their platform, and basically everybody's AI agent is like generating a tweet for them, and then eventually the one who gets the most views sort of gets some incentive. I feel Jesse also made this like made his own like digital twins.
Yeah, I think this could also be, like directly if there is maybe they have an SDK or something, you call that and mini app say you are able to create your twin or something. Or what you could do is like create this twin and give it a Farcaster account and see what it is casting for you. Like for example, you created this twin and see what it is doing on Farcaster, who it is interacting with, and what it is posting about
Yeah,
वो कर सकते हैं and then you can see oh like there are so many things I could do as a person and stuff so that is also a good idea like Sachin I think just note this down and like people can play and build it completely.
got it. Actually,
What
I'll get this.
else? Yeah,
I'll
so
get
there is this rumor or truth thing
yeah this
this is your idea I think. Yeah.
Yeah, this could be just simply like a mini app where people are just posting like something that is a lie or a truth or like a rumor or a truth, something like that, and people eventually like sort of swipe right or left on it if they think that's a rumor or
Okay.
truth, and then eventually there would be a 24-hour window, something like that, where basically the ones that get the most likes will be chosen to like, you'll say what public has like voted for. For example, public has voted that it's a truth. Majority of people have voted that. Then the creator who
Yeah.
did that basically reveal if it was like, if people were able to guess it properly or not. If was it actually the truth or not. Maybe something like that could be fun.
Got it.
Makes
So
different.
basically, it is like you post a statement. It could be
Yeah.
anything, right?
Yeah.
Like fellowship, base fellowship 3, location
Mm.
is X. Okay, for
Yes.
example, you post that, people will say yes, no, मतलब truth है कि rumor है वगैरह, मतलब false है
Just like,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah. And then the admin who's like actually FBI or somebody decides कि oh this is truth or no वैसा. Like that could be something you could do. Same
Yeah.
things like basically very simple just so are you saying that it is like one thing one statement per day or one user can get how many statements like it could be that way, right?
Yeah, it could be either ways actually, but like, it would be better if we limit it initially to make it, let's say, like two
Yeah.
statements per day for a user, so that only
Yeah.
the high quality ones go initially rather than like people spamming a lot, at least in the beginning,
Yeah. Yeah. So
right? And
basically
Mhm.
having like a mini app where people you can see people ke statements. So it is
Yeah,
like a simple mini app. See what user has said, like Sachin has said, Sahil has said. You
yeah,
decide on saying truth or like it is false and stuff. And
Mhm.
end mein you like the creator will only say, okay, this is true or false. Aisa, like this is
Yeah.
what you're thinking, right?
Yeah, it could be sort of like, think of it like a Bumble or Tinder. You do not know who has posted that thing, and
Okay.
they're just a statement. FBA
Yeah.
fellowship happening in let's say Thailand, right?
Yeah.
We put it up that way, and we just have to swipe it right, left as a. Do you think it's a truth? You do it.
Yeah.
Then eventually, at the end of the day, we like look at the stats. How many people like? What's the majority people are thinking? And then eventually, either we can answer it, or the admin has an option to sort of make another statement on that and like make it more fun, make it more engaging there.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, if you
So
answer this
basically,
right,
you could continue it, right? Like
yeah,
you could continue the game or finish
for
it
it.
till then.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. I think that's really simple, like a small, like you could have played this in school and stuff, and take it on like as a mini app,
Yeah.
and let people decide on stuff.
So basically, you can also do something like an XP on this. So, for example, the people who guess the truth or whatever the rumor is more accurately, eventually they
Yeah.
can have more say in the newer like posts that come across. Basically that might,
Basically, it's like adding more access
yeah,
control towards like what you could do on the app.
yeah,
Correct. I think completely like you start off simple, maybe have two statements per day. As
Mhm.
more users come in, allow users to post more, allow stuff like maybe protocols to post more because they want to, tease their users with things that are coming up. And
yeah,
then let users who keep winning get more statements and stuff, basically.
yeah, yeah. And eventually, like the one where the users are guessing the wrong the most, that protocol
Yeah.
might get out from there or like something like that maybe in the app, so people get to know more about it maybe.
Yeah, I think this is also a really fun, not a game that is traditionally played, but like it could be a mini app and it has more like Web3 angle to it because like a lot of stuff keeps happening, reveals happen, like it's a part of like a marketing sort of agenda for people. And you could tease around people with this sort of idea, right? Like same FBI fellowship happening at X
Hmm.
and things like that go on posting and stuff.
Hmm.
Okay. So, I think this is like one last idea that I see here. Let's break this down. Basically, what I felt was like, as we discussed digital twin, right? This is
Hmm.
also something similar where what I was thinking is you configure like an AI agent. This is Arca, if you guys remember that Astro had built, right? If you Arca is basically where agents build and play around with in a environment. this could happen on chain, on like mini app, where what you do is you launch AI characters of your own. You tweak them on how funny, on how introvert, or how much you want to interact with people and stuff, and let them roam free in this world where everyone is like an AI agent, like a digital twin of you, right? Is roaming around in a world. Maybe like there are 4 cities that people can cover, right? You deploy your agent in one place, it roams around and it goes and talks to other people. And while it talks to other people, it will sort of introduce you, right? Like your person. So when it talks to the other AI agent, what your AI agent will do is give something about what you have said, like a cast that was popular or what you have been doing. Maybe it's a product that you're building, right? Give it to the other AI agent. The agents are basically going to talk to each other and let you find more people that you can, follow, maybe build stuff with. For example, like everyone here is because base fellowship happened, right? But if imagine this base fellowship didn't happen, what would happen, right? Like it is very difficult to find like-minded people who, want to build stuff and stuff. What you could do is in this world where AI agents are interacting with each other, you give them roles like find me developers or find me designers or find me just friends who want to build some things in AI. And AI agent will evaluate whether this person that with this agent who is going to be representing the person is a right fit for you, and then just friend it or follow it, and then in the end of like every day have like notes for the user to read, like I interacted with X, this is the person who I followed, the reason is this. So you read through the notes, you see, oh, I got some follows, I got some people that I want to connect with, build with, and interact with them and follow them and stuff, right? So this is I think this is sort of a difficult build because it involves a lot of stuff, lot of good UI elements and stuff. But it could be a much, easy way to deploy yourself online for like 24/7. Lily says hello here. Re-intimidating. Happy sir is not here on the call. Yeah, so guys, any thoughts? What do you guys think?
Have it to render on a mini app, but optimization is must.
Yeah, I think maybe what could happen is, the AI agent just explores everything on the back end, and you are just seeing notes like, oh, I did this, I went here, I went here, I followed X, I followed Y, and I came back. Like, this is it. Do you want me to find something? You curate things like that. And then a main app could be there where they can see actual people going around and stuff. And in
It's
a
like a
mini app,
reply
it's
guy only, but your agent is
हाँ,
going
मतलब,
there. It's not.
correct.
It's not. You don't have to even cast.
Exactly.
Your
Like
agent is
more,
fine.
the idea is more on finding the same sort of people to build with, right? I think one sort of thing that, you see every sort of thing people are trying to do here is like far discovery. The idea is also to find the right things, stuff like that. Like, for example, the thing that Sahil said, like finding people to read books with. It is also like you want to find the right people, stuff like that. This is also similar, right? You want to see who got the same Pokemon and stuff. So
Hmm.
the idea then comes down to actually building your following and stuff. So there could be other whole apps that could be built where you make people find people, go viral and things like that, right? Any other ideas, guys? Like, I think we got, say, how many? One, two, three, 4, 5. There were 2 ideas here, right? Like, who I think Sahil and Brijesh or Sarvagnya, you had another idea here, right? The one was the book reading thing. The other is the F1 thing, which you said, like group chats.
Yeah,
Something going live. Yeah.
Yeah, I think just
And
put that
completely user
note down
creating
that.
one.
Yeah,
Two
so
different
do that
apps.
as well. Yeah. Then this is the Pokemon simple, assign a Pokemon to a person. You share that on your feed, make more people come into the platform. Then this is also go viral and stuff. Sachin also said like code truth. So I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, and some
Actually,
of
I,
these games, right?
yeah, similar to
So
Room of Truth. So
Yeah, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
basically, it's like a dating app for meme coins. So we can have like the top trending meme coins that are happening from deck screen or something. We can know what
Yeah.
are the trending meme coins, and it's a simple user interface where it shows the stats for each coin, and the user can either swipe right or swipe left. If he swipes right,
Yeah.
automatically we place an order for that, and the order gets placed. And if he swipes left, the next token is shown. It's like a simple, fun way to buy meme coins.
So basically, it's just you see keep seeing meme coins and you right swipe to buy, left side to not buy. That's it,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And then there could be things where you like there could be some quantity things to add, things like that. You can configure like how noise does it for tips. You could maybe do that for meme coins and stuff. So
correct.
that is something you could do. Yeah, awesome. So noting this down as well. That's
I
fun.
think the abstract folks were doing something similar to this, if I'm not wrong. They were doing something like this, which is quite interesting. You can bring it like over on mini apps.
Yeah, I think the live streams and stuff are also possible in their platform. I think so.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. They're doing that.
Yeah, it could be something we do in mini apps where people can, maybe think of like Twitter Spaces, right? Twitter does Spaces. We could
Mm.
do where people host their spaces, like and
Yeah,
things
yeah,
like that.
makes sense.
Mhm.
I think
All
Harpreet
right,
was
guys.
I
something
think
like that.
Harpreet was, yeah, I think he was building what Omegle sort of place
Oh,
where people come in and you join in and you randomly talk to people and have video calls going on, right? So I think that also is sort of live as a mini app. And we have Daksh also who built like Be Real, right? Like very amazing social app that got popular. Be Real. Like at one point, everyone gets a notification, put a photo, and you could do that on chain like every single day, some time of the day randomly send a notification to everyone saying that you have to post a photo in the app, and then that's Be Real. So that is also something as a mini app. Daksh made that. Yeah, Movement, right? Movement.fun, I guess. That is what he made that. So really like that is also something I think he is continuing, or people can help him build it out and stuff. All right, guys. I think we have 10 sort of ideas. We are hitting the hour mark here. Let's also keep sending you guys have same FigJam access and stuff. Send the same sort of ideas whenever you get them, put them out as one sort of line. Let me know on how you want to come in and help me out, right? And help people build on mini apps. So we could discuss the idea, break it down, maybe, go even much further than this. Like we have 10 ideas here. Idea is to have 200. So every one of us has to contribute, get ideas. So what we can do is have these ideas listed and then go way deeper, right? Like maybe help people with tech out in some other streams, maybe help out break one of these ideas. Like I think this far discovery, Nisharg has completely put down everything, right? Like idea, problem, service, and like features to add. Just picking this and giving it to anyone, people can build it, right? We can do that for each and every single sort of idea. And that should be like our goal for like, next 4 weeks, and then build on top of it.
crazy.
yeah, that would
Uh,
be.
Yes.
ठीक है, next week let's meet again, I guess. अब वापस इसको continue करते हैं. अभी we can
Yeah.
maybe end the stream and keep jotting down ideas, I guess.
Yeah, I think guys, same FigJam pay, you guys have access. Put down games,
Yeah.
put down your ideas. Take a board for yourself. Have your own board name like how Nishark, Sahil, Sachin have here. Put your all ideas in one board, whatever ideas you have. Games we can put in a common board, right? Because they can be whatever we think. And then and then what we can do is iterate on stream and come back, help people build it.
Chill.
Are we having some
Great.
group chat? Group where like a GitHub thing where
Yes,
everyone can
Naman
talk.
sir, how do we end the stream here? Moderators,
I have the access. I'll end it. So guys, bye bye everybody. See you in the next one.
thank you for joining
All right. Bye
in.
bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.